My beloved child, have you ever wondered if you're truly on the right path? If your struggles, your setbacks, and even your unanswered prayers are all part of something greater? Listen closely. God is speaking to you today, and He has a message that will change the way you see your journey. The struggle, embracing the journey. There comes a time in life when the road feels uncertain. You've worked hard, made sacrifices, and yet you find yourself asking, "Why am I not where I thought I'd be?" But my child, let me tell you, just because you can't see the full picture doesn't mean the masterpiece isn't being painted. Imagine walking through a storm. The wind is strong, the rain is relentless, and the path ahead is blurred. You want to turn back, but you know you must press on. The same is true for your life. The challenges you face are not signs of failure. They are proof that God is shaping you for something greater. But God, when will this storm end, you ask? My child, have faith. Every storm has an expiration date, but its purpose is eternal. You are being refined, strengthened, and prepared for a breakthrough beyond what you can imagine. Hold on, God is not finished with you yet. The turning point, seeing God's hand in your life. Did you know that the greatest blessings often come disguised as difficulties? It's easy to praise God in seasons of abundance, but true faith is forged in the fire of uncertainty. Let me ask you, have you ever looked back at a difficult time in your life and realized that it led you to something better? That closed door, that unexpected delay, that heartbreak, it all had a purpose. God was not punishing you, He was positioning you. Joseph was thrown into a pit, sold into slavery, and falsely imprisoned. But even in his lowest moments, God was working behind the scenes. When the time was right, Joseph was elevated to a position of power. What his enemies meant for harm, God used for good. What about you? What if your current struggle is not the end, but the setup for your elevation? What if this very moment is preparing you for a blessing so great that your past pain will seem small in comparison? The resolution, walking in victory with God. Now, my child, listen carefully. God is calling you to rise up. Not in fear, not in worry, but in faith. The same God who parted the Red Sea, who fed thousands with a few loaves and fish, who raised the dead to life, is the same God who is moving in your life today. You are not meant to live in doubt. You are not created to barely survive. God has placed within you a purpose so powerful, so divine, that no force of darkness can stop it. But you must take the first step. Are you ready to step into the life God has designed for you? Are you ready to release fear, to embrace faith, and to claim the victory that is already yours? Because let me tell you, your breakthrough is not in the distant future. It begins today, in this very moment when you decide to trust in God's plan. My child, do not let another day pass living in doubt. Take this message to heart. Seek God daily, trust His process, and walk forward knowing that His promises never fail. And if this message spoke to you, I have another word from God that you need to hear. Click on the next video on your screen, because what He has to say will strengthen your faith and guide you even further on this journey. God bless you.